So, what a change for you. You're in Melbourne and you end up at a beautiful property on the waterfront at Dunalley. How did that happen?
Came back to Tassie for love and opened a restaurant.
Tell us about that, for love.
Well, we've been friends for a long time. And she asked me out on a date. I said, really? What are we going to talk about?
And so how did the restaurant thing happen?
I was on the spirit to come back to Fiona, and the owner of the building rang me up and said, would you consider the lease on the cannery? I rang Fiona, she said, why not? Off we went. That was it.
Yeah, we'd been friends for 25 plus years, and then we'd recently got together as a couple, and he was moving back from Melbourne, and he said that someone had called him about there was this little cafe and I should go and have a look, and so he brought me down and he said, how about it, let's do it. So I was like, bit of a leap of faith, but yeah, we went for it.
Well, I mean, it's a hidden gem, isn't it? Like, you know, people don't even know it's here. You know, we've brought thousands of people to Dunalley. They come in here and they're like, we didn't even know that this existed. So I think when the landlord asked me to take over, his first words were, can you bring people back to Dunalley since the fires? He said, can you help me bring people back? I said to him about 3 weeks ago, I've done that.
Well, the thing is, you've been sold out, haven't you?
We have. We've literally been booked out. So we've just, the last few months, we've got a food van. So the catch is next door. So we can catch those people that can't get in. So that's our takeaway option, because we've just been so busy on weekends that we can't do takeaway.
Tell us about the van.
Well, we just couldn't do takeaway. We put our customers first. So when people came in and said, can we just get takeaway? We couldn't cater. So I suggested to Fee, let's buy a food van. And she said, really? I said, yeah. So now when they come, at least they can experience the cannery. So they sit outside, they sit on the waterfront, they go on the jetty, they enjoy their food.
Now, I'm told that the thing that you're famous for are your seafood platters.
It is.
Tell us all about the seafood platters.
All of our fish is as fresh as we can get it. We crumb all our scallops and prawns to order. We batter the fish fresh, so there's nothing pre-bought in that's battered and crumbed. So I think that's the standout for us, just the quality that it is fresh.
And
yeah,
it's huge.
To order. It is. Our serving sizes are very generous. You don't go home hungry.
We get fresh from locals wherever we can. Yeah, like literally we had customers the other day and the cray fishermen walked in with the crays through the restaurant, and they're like, well, how do you beat that? Straight onto their plate.
Where do people come from?
Everywhere. The funniest story I've had is an elderly couple came down from St Helens and they literally rocked in the door. We were full. I had nowhere to put them. I had a little table without a view, a high table. And he said, we're just here for lunch. I said, have you drove all the way from St Helens? And he said, yeah. So I found him a spot. He had his platter. He's travelled the world, rated it up there, drove back to St Helens, 3.5 hours on a Sunday. I couldn't believe it. But last week we had someone from Perth. They said, we're in the line at the airport at Perth, and someone there said, if you're going to Tassie, go to the cannery. I don't know what to say to these people. I was like, wow. Yeah, so it's really good.
What do you love about hospitality?
It's customer service, and I think it's the overall experience. And that's what I enjoy when I go out and dine somewhere. I like the wait staff to have a chat and to be friendly, because it enhances your experience with the good food. So we try and give what we like in return.